Hello everyone, I'm Brut Code. I'm a 14-year-old developer. Welcome to Brut Code, and in this channel you learn Web3 coding from a 14-year-old guy. Hello everyone, you're watching Brut Code, and in today's video we are going to look at ChatGPT 3 by OpenAI, and it is taking over the coding world. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So if I open up the OpenAI blog of ChatGPT, you see here optimizing language models for dialogue. So basically ChatGPT is an AI which you can use for coding or for your homework assignments for school. You can just ask it anything and it would just pop up the answer. How this is different from Google is this gives specific answers, so you can put any of the you can specify what you exactly need and it would just spin it up for you. So if I just leave this website and go to chat.openai.com/chat. So if you first open this website, you would be prompted to log in. You would have to create a login, and after 24 hours, you would have to confirm your phone number and you can log in. So here are some of the examples. So it can explain quantum computing in simple terms, creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday, make an HTTP request in JavaScript. So capabilities are here and limited. So you can ask limited questions over here. So we would ask questions related to it directly. So we currently are looking at Web3, and so I would like to say over here, explain Monero in simple terms so that uh, say a phi can understand. So I'm being very specific over here. So I'm going to explain Monero to a 5-year-old, and if I just hit enter, Monero is a type of money that people can use to buy things online. It is like the dollars of euros that you use, but it is only used on internet. Monero is special because it is very hard to track and nobody knows who is using it, which makes it very safe and private. This just explained Monero in simple terms, and a 5-year-old can easily understand this. So this was an example of how you can ask these questions. And now I would like to show you some code samples. So if I say it like this, that let's say we want an ERC20 token, just say code an ERC20 token sale, Dutch auction sale, let's say sale not contract. I'm going to be very specific over here, so I would say please use the open Zeppel library and please use solidity version, let's say 0.8, and this is ERC20 auction made, right? Touched ERC20 token with total supply of red tokens. I would say that is without the decimals. So we are seeing that code an ERC20 token with the total supply of 100 without decimals, and we would also say that name it name it let's try a name over here. So I would say test token, its symbol is TT. Now let's just enter. So here is a simple example of a ERC20 token using an OpenZeppelin library and Solidity version 0.8.8. So it just imported OpenZeppelin and test token is ERC20. Okay, so it just gave us exactly that Pragma Solidity version and this mint. So it has now just given us, okay, created a auction sale for this token. You would need to create a separate contract that manages the auction process. This contract would track the current price of the token and remaining supply, as well as handle bids from buyers and updates to the prices. So this is creating two contracts. First, it created an ERC20 token, and then it created a test token sale which says bid. So you can bid on it, and this contract uses the test token contract from before to create an instant token and manage the auction process. It tracks the initial price of the token, the current price, and the remaining supply. The bid function allows users to place bids by sending a payment to the contract. The contract checks that the bid amount is greater than or equal to the current price, calculates the number of tokens that the buyer can purchase price, updates the current price and remaining supply, and then transfers the purchase tokens to the buyer. So this just coded what I would do in half an hour. This just spit it out in a few seconds. Very useful. I was very specific over here. I said total supply of 100 without decimals. So I think it did not understand me over here. Uh, if I said it with 18 decimals, maybe then it would understand, because if it says 100 over here, it means it is without decimals, and is very less. And a few mistakes happen from it, but it also basically it can replace your job if you're in any of the coding field. You can also ask it other questions except this. So if I can say create a node script code code a node.js script that would arbitrage opportunities between swap and swap. Create a node.js script that would find arbitrage swap. uh swap for the for the to die pair. Create a node.js script that would find arbitrage opportunities between swap and pair. Use Infura and ethers for the example. Here is a simple example of Node.js script that finds arbitrage opportunities between swap and SushiSwap for the ETH die pair using Infura and ethers.js library. So now it is writing Node.js. First imports provider and wallet from ethers. So basically, I think this is much more like GitHub Copilot, but with advanced functionality. Ethers, and then it sets the provider, then it has the Uniswap factory address, the SushiSwap factory address, then it says the ABI. So we need to find the ABI and put it over here, and const Uniswap factory. So it finds the Uniswap factory, then the SushiSwap factory, eat the address, then SushiSwap eat the address, then it says eat pair, so pair ABI. So it is just doing what I would do in an matter in R. So this is doing it in seconds. Get reserve, sushi swap rate, get reserve, calculate the difference in rate. I would just say continue. I think it stopped in between. Continue. To continue the script, we can use the calculated rate difference to find if there is an opportunity. The difference is positive. That means that the rate of Uniswap is higher than the rate of sushi swap. So we can buy die on sushi swap using ETH, then sell it all or send it on Uniswap for a profit. Here is an example of how that might be implemented. So I think it is just going over this again. I just set it to continue because it had stopped over here, const rate difference. Sometimes this happens, sometimes there is a print limit over here, and this is currently free, so it is very nice so that you can test it out. And I think now it would do it. It would do const die. So swap rate, had we stopped rate difference. It's not. So I think okay, now it's continuing. Now it is continuing. If rate difference. So I think we did not get this point over here, but you can easily get that. You can subtract the Uniswap rate and the SushiSwap rate. It says if rate difference is greater than zero, and it just does that transaction. So okay, you can get this like this. So that was all for ChatGPT. Script first calculates the maximum amount of ETH that can be brought available DAI balance at the current ETH DAI exchange rate on Uniswap. It then calculates the maximum profit that can be made by buying the maximum of ETH on Uniswap and sending to SushiSwap. And this just explains you what the script does. So that was all for ChatGPT. I hope you liked it. In the future, this may bring down millions of jobs of programmers, but after all, this is just an AI, so it can make mistakes like it did over here. So you can't totally rely on it. I would say this is just the beginning of the future. It might go to the moon, or it might not go that far. This just means it can be. So if I just ask a general purpose question over here, like who won the last uh match? I'm sorry, but I am large language model trained by OpenAI and do not have the ability to browse the internet to access real-time information. And this is the message that we get. So you cannot ask it general purpose questions, but other than that, you can ask it knowledgeable questions other than how to make a bomb and etc. Because that are certain they are prohibited. And that was all for ChatGPT. It can replace your job. Yeah. Like my video, please subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter to get such more amazing content. And also care to share and comment below if you have any of those suggestions. Here is my Twitter profile. You can just follow me over here. It was all for ChatGPT. I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.